Next best practice is that you want to make sure that you give tangible takeaways to the participants. They have to have something tangible, some kind of reason for them to be on your stupid meeting, right? So the best training sessions, by the way, they deliver tangible results for the participants. For instance, a lot of times meeting planners, they often focus on audience satisfaction. They want the audience to do a survey at the end, and they want the audience to say, oh yeah, the instructor was great, and it was fun, and it was interesting, and stuff like that. A lot of times though, this is a mistake, but it's not totally a mistake. I mean, obviously we want the speaker to be entertaining, and we want to make sure that the satisfaction level is high, but we also want to measure something more valuable, which is the result that the people in the audience are getting from that training. If the results aren't measured, it doesn't matter if they liked it or not. If nothing happened as a result of that training, if there's been no behavior change or anything like that, then it was wasted time, right? So what I like to do is obviously you want the audience to enjoy the training. However, you want to make sure that there's value added. So if you have both, by the way, you hit a home run. If you have an entertaining delivery and people like your delivery, and you're giving them something that they can use and get a benefit from, then they'll absolutely love you, because very, very few people in the world that are trainers can get both of those. The ones that are highly sought after in the training industry. So one of the things that I like to do is to ask myself, pretend like I'm the person in the audience, and I ask myself, what result does my audience member need to receive from this training to make it worth his or her while? And I want to be very clear about the tangible result before I create the content. And then once I'm clear on that, then I design the content around that specific takeaway, that specific result. And as long as the audience receives that result at the end of my training program, then everybody's happy, right? I'm a good presenter, and the people got value out of my session. So for instance, when we created the virtual version of the Fearless Presentations class, I got to admit, I was really hesitant. And the reason why is because I had spent a couple of decades building a brand, building the Fearless Presentations brand. Folks knew that if they came to a Fearless Presentations class, that we could help them reduce or in a lot of cases, totally eliminate nervousness. And if we had to what we had to do was when we were designing the virtual class, we had to make sure that if someone attended this virtual version of that class, that they got that result. They had to be able to eliminate their nervousness, and not an easy thing to do. So basically, some of the things that we did to ensure that we got that result, or that the audience got that result, was we reduced the number of attendees, right? So very small groups. In addition to that, we added more practice time for each one of the participants. So, which was easier to do because we had fewer people in the class. So far, by the way, the results have been fantastic. As an instructor myself, I teach the class myself. I find that the people who have attended the virtual classes are actually getting even better results than what I've seen in our in-person classes. And the feedback that the participant give us, it actually backs that up. Not only are they telling us that, yeah, it was fun, we enjoyed it, they're like, man, this is life-changing. I'm totally less nervous as a result of going through this training. So, and you want to do that too. You want to make sure that before you just put together a training program through Zoom, you want to spend some time making sure that your participants are going to get some tangible results from the training.